Oh my God, this is the second time I'm doing the same video. I don't know if I'm walking through the forest or not, but what's the difference? The color contrast will be able to focus on what I speak. I put a hat. I don't know what the hat is. Actually, I might know what the hat is. I can tell you a little story about the hat. The French have the accent aigu and the accent grave. Left, right, left, right, left, right. And they have the chapeau. Chapeau, chapeau. Po is skin, cha is a cat. Although when you spell it and write it out, it doesn't have a T in it. And if it had the T and I was English and I wrote CHAT, I think you want to chat. A friend of mine says, hey, why are you putting this hat on top of me? I don't understand. You put two hats and you leave. You don't say anything else. Because I didn't understand the question. You see, in reality, the 6 keys, 6, 5, and 2, because 6 equals 52. 5, the numerological count is 42. That means it's in the cat. It's in the cat. 2 is for Venus, which is 81, which is hair. Angel residency, R-A-H, Ra, R-H-A, Ra, if you want, the Raphael, if you want. 2 equals to 58, 5 and 8, 13, 1 and 3 is 4. 6 equals to 52, 6 equals to 52, the 5 equals to 42, 4 and 2, 6. You have the spirit in 76, inside 52, which makes 128. The spirit inside the cycle of the moon, Venus inside Neptune. Venus is in the sky and she's going all around, or we're in her envelope. The thing is, what I talked about is the question mark. There's a question mark on the 6, and 6 does not. I have to take the batteries out. 6 does not show a question mark. Oh, this one does, right? This one does in blue. Okay, that's the function key. F and N function 614, because remember, 14 is associated to 26 because 20 equals 20, 0 equals 6 becomes 26, or minus 6 because it's a maximum. 14 is the letter N and Z. Well, the Z is a flat top. The N has a V inside of it. The N is this way, the Z is this way with the flats that run, N and Z 14 and 26. Inside of this one, I only got the hat. The highest peak. What is it, like this? No, it's like this. I want to know where the center is. The highest peak is here. It doesn't matter. You see, if I miss, I can't miss because my hands won't touch. So I have to make it even. And it doesn't matter if it's a little off, right? It doesn't matter if it's off. Okay? Because if it's off and they're still touching, that's the highest point of that area. Now, one of the things I did want to talk about is the greatest distance between 1 and 9 and 3 and 7. And I was thinking like this. If my head was tilted this way, the longest distance would be from up here to down here, right? That's long. But 3 and 7 is on the flat side. It's shorter than the long side. Here and here. It's like my pound key is like a little twisted off or something like that. We'd have to sit and play with it to know the difference. Anyways, the heart, 2 hearts with the cross in between. Spinning around, feeding off the 2 titties, energies like spark plugs inside a car. Here's my 2 jacks like I showed before in the last video, where you can close this to a D and this becomes a C. This over here becomes the I in its own. I, and now you see it as an H. I got H, I got I. I got 2 J's that created together, and they'll create DC or OC or OD. Or OCD, whichever way you want to look. Here's your V. Now, what did I create here? That everything, this looks more like an open C, and once it was closed, you see now, we have to understand it's DOD, which O equals E and A says dead, okay? Or it's an X of 24, all an expression of where you are on this. If I say C or CC, is it over here? Here's a C. And here's a C. Is it a T? If this one wasn't finished yet, then this part here would have its own reality, CD. But if the 2 are finished, it'll say OD, OD. Here comes the Odie. Here comes Odie from the cartoon characters. So it depends if these are the arms going like this. These are the arms going like this. And this is the head feeding off of 2 sides. What is the question? What are we looking for? Can we actually put this answer somewhere? If we can, then it has a value and a worth, and that's what it means. But if we can't, maybe we can't now, but I believe because it's so simple that we see JJ that it actually exists. You know the blockhead, right? You know the blockhead over here, 5 and 2. The angles are all wrong. You got the angles all wrong. Raphael 7286 in a constellation of Pegasus. Whoever thought there'd be two sides to a candle? It's the wick.